Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Goldschmidt and Gonzalez slug it out right after this. Brandon McCarthy is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, pitching relatively well, but ended up taking the loss. The team just couldn't help him enough. We look for a better outcome here.
A.J. Pollock heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Line drive to left. Hernandez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's a guy you cannot fall asleep on when he gets on board because he will run on you. He's in the top 5 in steals in the National League, and we'll see if he can add to his total in this one.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Paul Goldschmidt gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is low, ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
McCarthy gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
David Peralta will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
You get the 2-out double. This would be a good run to pick up here in the first inning, especially here on the road. Give your guy something to work with when he takes the mound.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One and 2, here it comes. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Belted out toward deep center field. Thompson looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Batting fifth, third baseman,
Jake Lamb standing in now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this two-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Dodger Stadium. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Ruby De La Rosa, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
Kike Hernandez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half
leading
of the
off for the
first.
Dodgers, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Pollard has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a play! Got him!
No way! That was awesome!
Batting third,
On a
first
ball hit
baseman,
like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking,
Adrian
oh, base hit. But
Gonzalez.
not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
This is pulled into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Howie Kendrick will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here comes the 1-0.
Nope,
and that's too
ball.
high, ball 2.
2-0.
Now on 2-0, we got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
You know, we're going to see this happen quite a bit out there. You know, that's not exactly the tallest outfield fence you're ever going to find, so this ball hops right over it for a ground rule double.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got that average up over 340 now. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Pollock is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Wellington Castillo will dig in now. He's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And another foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Yeah, that's just a low fastball here on the outside corner. You see him try to drive the ball the other way, but he got under it just a little bit too much, and that becomes an easy fly out.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. McCarthy looks in. Here it is on 0-2. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Standing in now, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 258 the average to begin play. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing hard liner to left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Stepping in, Ruby De La Rosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike there, 0-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
0-1, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
In there, 1-2 now. Two out with the man at first. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Trace Thompson will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Center fielder, Trace Thompson.
First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. One away. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, A.J. Pollock brings exceptional defense into the outfield. He won the Gold Glove in 2015, patrolling center field. There's nothing boring about the way he plays. Very aggressive, shows a lot of energy, and we can really go get him with the best of them.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And that's taken for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first with one down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Shot to third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Boy, that is 4 hits already here in the first 2 innings. Now, they need to work on breaking into that run column.
The pitcher, Brandon McCarthy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Three and 0 now.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And the count will be full. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location. It's well placed. Maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. A.J. Pollock is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. McCarthy steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Gene Segura will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground to the left side. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Stick around. We'll see Adrian Gonzalez lead things off after the break. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. And there is Adrian Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in the third baseman, Howie Kendrick. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
To 2-2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter number
That ball was
5,
hit well. It might
shortstop,
have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Tapped out in front of home. Castillo gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. David Peralta is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
McCarthy's ready. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-2 delivery. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Puig. Still going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake Lamb.
As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Thompson. One away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Wellington.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
Wellington Castillo digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And that misses inside 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Trace Thompson is set to lead us off in the home half
Leading
of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game
Center
so far,
fielder,
they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Tomas ranging back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. A.J. Ellis is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Belted high in the air out to left. Tomas going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Into the box now, Brandon McCarthy, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Heading out towards shallow right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Phil Gosselin heads to the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit hard to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ruby De La Rosa.
Ruby De La Rosa is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
In there at the knees, strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. It just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a one-out base runner.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is all born from the fact that they're facing a really dangerous guy up there at the plate. And now with the runner up to second base anyway, they may even choose just to go ahead and put him on.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. McCarthy comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, here's that 5-pitch sequence once again here on Showtime. Now, as each of these pitches go by, you'll notice a common theme here. Every one of them on the outer part of the zone. Now, it was pretty clear that they had a good game plan. They stuck to it, and it worked.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Now you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And he misses again, 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Three and 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a liner. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
The right fielder,
And this
number
is
6.
just a great job of protecting. You can see this pitch is down. It's away. It's a borderline strike if it's in the strike zone at all, yet he just reaches out and slaps it into right field.
Standing in now, David Peralta. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Way outside. 1-2. Ground ball left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Kike Hernandez will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Yasiel Puig will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
That's a ball.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
The 1-2 pitch. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect him. This thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. D-backs out in front, 3-0. Jake Lamb will dig in again.
Leading off for
Popped
Arizona,
up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of this date in baseball history. Wellington Castillo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that'll be all she wrote for Brandon McCarthy. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Joe Blanton is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Joe Blanton.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for one. On to first. And how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
You know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now you just think back to that double play ball. Not for that, this might very well have been a run.
Phil Gosselin will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a little Kentucky fastball that time by Blanton. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, but they lead it 3-0. Howie Kendrick will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollock. And that's the first out of the inning.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Digging in, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting.
In now, Trace Thompson.
Trace Thompson.
And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. That previous home run, believed to be in the neighborhood of 430 feet. Chased out of his zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Hit in the air out to right. Peralta will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
The catcher, number
You know what?
17.
I think he's got the right idea here with 2 strikes.
Allen.
All he's trying to do is shorten up and drive the ball the other way. But he didn't square it up quite the way he'd like to, and he just lofts it into the outfield for an easy out.
In now is A.J. Ellis. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. The 9-1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ruby De La Rosa is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Arizona, pitcher, Ruby De La Rosa.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
A.J. Pollock stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a look at ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Thompson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Austin Barnes steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got to look at someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You got to be a little more restrained here leading off an inning. That's a big run if you can get on base, and you don't want to give away an opportunity by chasing bad pitches.
Hit to third. Lamb over to his left and reined in 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jock Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jock Peterson.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he's got a different look to him in this 7th inning. Much more determined.
De La Rosa into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Kike Hernandez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Segura has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Adam Liberatore is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Adam Liberatore.
David Peralta will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Right side, hit hard. A dive. He's got it. It's in time.
Oh, love it.
How about it?
Well, you might remember this guy made an error earlier in the game. But can he make up for it right here? I'll say yes, he can. That's just a super play to lay himself out, and he takes away a hit.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitch offense to this point. Stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Puig will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt is there for it. 1 out.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Adrian Gonzalez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. De La Rosa gets the sign. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch. It's 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Peralta. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 297th of his career. And the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
He just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Tyler Clippard will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Tyler Clippard.
Here's Howie Kendrick
Third baseman.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.